the wedding chapel during this rehearsal dinner gone sour. Two guests invited to this wedding have shown their more sinister heads as this vampire lord, this dark lord of her domain, Lady Shian of the Vale, begins her ritual to consume the entire city of Geistar into her dark domain.
What?
Everyone here, except you all, is a thrall underneath her control. You all were very adept and efficient saving Kartak, Talix's grandfather, Patnia, Talix's grandmother, along with their guard, Alexi, Mirabella, Remus's wife, and then Talix's daughter and Remus's daughter, getting them out of the danger zone that we find ourselves in now.
Danger zone.
However, you all see in the through the pews and through the windows this natural light that is once piercing through dims slightly, and you see the wisps of gray smoke and mist begin to appear, showing that the city has undergone the very first stages of being consumed by the mists of Xian's dark domain. Acting quickly, Talix, you rush forward, but not before your wife grabs you by the forearm and sends a burst of necrotic energy through your forearm, causing blood and wounds to open up. Undeterred, you rush forward as everyone else, their eyes glowing this soft yellow glow, heads turn to all of you. Let's start off with rolling initiative, please.
Cool.
Alrighty.
What does... You said alert? I'm just guessing not adding alert.
Or just your dex. It's just your dex.
Cool.
13.
13. Perfect.
So it's +8 now.
All right. Zoriana, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
5.
Wow, even with the less than I usually do.
Sybil, what'd you get?
18.
18. And Odava, what'd you get?
26.
26. All right. So, the initiative will start with Odavin, and then Persilla. And then Lady Xian's right hand, Sanguina, and then Talix. Sybil, Remus, Lady Xian, Sigmund, Nova, all of the nobles, Arimon, Alex, Bonvero, Shazira, the Lady Alicette, Sabin, and Durtak will all act on initiative count 6. Then there's Zoriana, and then there are the 14 nobles. I don't like this song, so I'm skipping it.
Yeah, it sounds like circus music.
I know, right?
Give me some,
better.
like...
That's a lot better. It's a lot better. Odavin, you're first.
Cool. Just a few clarifiers. Do we
Yes.
have our equipment?
Yes.
Second qualifier. What can I do?
Your movement speed is 20.
Okay.
Okay? You cannot take the attack action. You cannot cast spells above first level.
Cool.
Everything else is fair game.
Oh.
Okay.
Any melee attack against you has advantage.
Okay.
Odavin, you're sitting on the outskirt of this little aisle here in this wheelchair that's been constructed for you. What are you doing, brother?
So, we got... So these two, hold on, where is, Zion at?
Who?
Zion, the...
Oh, Sean.
Jean.
Right here.
Cool.
Lady of the Vale.
Ah, not in a good spot, actually.
Not in a good spot.
Not in a good spot at all, actually. I think I'll just pass for now.
You just want to hold your action for something?
Sure, I'll hold a... fucking... No. No. I'll take the dodge action, like, if I can. I don't know.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You absolutely can. You're just focused on... Dodging isn't just like, huh, ha, huh. It's like focusing on any attacks around you. All right, it is Priscilla's turn. Let's see. I need... Well, it's 100 feet, so maybe not. I need Zoriana and Nova. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please. She cast
Anything for
lightning
you.
bolt.
Who is Priscilla?
Yes. she's
Natural
casting lightning bolt.
20. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm cringing.
First roll of the day. For me.
Ooh, not plus 33. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
AJ,
yeah.
what did I tell you? What did I tell you after that nat 20?
You did call it. 35 points of lightning to you.
Can I do
Zoriana?
absorb elements?
You absolutely can. Have to 17. And then Nova, that's 17 to you.
I'm gonna use my Shield Master Evasion to take no damage.
Perfect. All right, that is her action. You see as she casts this crackling lightning bolt towards both of you, Talix rushing forward with the life drinker. He swings it down as Xian, in a red mist, just sidesteps it, not even moving herself. Her form just shifting. As she moves to the side, Priscilla, if you would, she blocks a swing from Talix's sword, holding it with one hand. Make sure my children are ready to depart. As she pushes the blade back, Priscilla is going to Misty Step, 30 feet, and then rush 30 more feet.
We need to kill her.
Like, get her ass.
This individual at initiative count 20, Sanguina, she looks to Lady Xian for instructions. This woman, black sclera in her eyes and just a red iris. Pale skin and tight blonde hair pulled in a very proper bow. You see the fangs are barred. Not yet, my dear. As she looks to Odavan and Sigmund. Kill them first.
What did I do? I'm just like,
You're there. You're there.
Fuck.
Even or odd, Odavan or Sigmund?
Even Stevens, baby.
all right, odd.
Cool, she's attacking Sigmund.
Fuck!
Ah.
Fuck,
Well,
man.
don't have anything.
Alright.
What is she using?
She's gonna attack you twice, Sigmund.
Oh, cringe.
RIP that
Ooh,
pussy.
15 to hit?
That still hits.
Still hits. And dirty 20 to hit.
Ah, that'll hit. Can I use a shield?
Or you can as an artificer, if you
All
have
right.
one. 31 points of slashing damage as the claws come out. You see this vampire dashes forward, breaking the wooden bench that she's been sitting on. One goes straight for your throat, Sigmund. You're able to sidestep it, but she cuts some of the skin, barely missing an artery. You almost feel the vein get caught in between her fingernails, but you're able to sidestep it just in time. As the second hand stabs into your side, you grab her wrist, and you're just able to not really force her off, but force yourself back as she hits you for this lethal amount of damage. That is her turn
Bitch.
for now. It is this individual's turn. Gonna make an attack with advantage. Wow, 17 misses. You see this individual, this man with white hair that you all spoke to days prior and even just hours earlier. As Jarlin attempts to stab the dagger, she turns and catches it. As you see Talix, he attempted to stab her right in the back where the heart would be. She catches it holding your blade in one hand and Jarlin's dagger in the other. Did you mean to stake me? I'm afraid that won't work. She hits the dagger as it falls out of Jarlin's hand and shoves in a random direction. 4. Shoves back towards Priscilla. I'm going to say the dagger is right here. Talos, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Let me get my actual playlist on. I don't like this playlist. I tried to use a different playlist. I'm not feeling it.
13, which is pretty good for Talos.
13. You see that as the dagger is pushed out, the monk's head immediately turns and looks back, and you start to see the sweat beating of like, oh fuck.
Okay, I am assuming the dagger is important right there.
You can make that assumption, but that is Jarlin's turn. Talix, it is your turn.
But Dalvin, can you wheel yourself?
You can move 20 feet.
Okay, you can move 20 feet, okay. Where are you at? Just...
Right in front of you.
Okay.
Wish you could cast blur on other people. I would totally cast that on Odavin if I could.
Sagrina's right, Ishan is right in front of me.
Yep, she's right in front of you. She's holding your blade. You rend it out as it cuts slightly, and the wound closes on her palm.
Do you think it is the blade doesn't look holy? Does it look like it's...
The dagger?
Yeah.
The dagger is this twisted metal that's in a corkscrew coming to a point.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go right there at the dagger and put my foot over it. While
Okay.
I'm speaking to Priscilla.
Yeah, she turns to you.
And being like, I'm trying to make it more like I'm going after Priscilla.
Okay.
And
Give me a deception check, because you're hiding your intentions.
Yes. And being like, dear, did you hate the city so much that you causing it to rift into the abyss?
Give me a deception check.
God, I love Talix.
I don't know what I rolled, but it's probably not very well.
11.
11.
She sees through you, you feel. And in response, she goes, I never hated the city. But you made me choose. And I chose my children. As she points a hand towards you, looking down at the dagger, as this necrotic energy appears in her hand once more.
Put my foot on this.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Could I kick it potentially?
Which way are you gonna kick it?
To Yarlin.
I'm gonna say you can kick it towards him as a. Give me an athletics check.
Okay, because I'm willing to make a check if that's okay.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. You're pretty
that's
strong.
A 19.
19 does it. You see, as there's this tense moment as you're looking with Priscilla, she reaches forward with this spell. You sidestep it, kick the dagger as it slides over to the monk. Anything else you want to do?
I wanna bonus action. I wanna just roll on spare table.
Okay,
Actually, no. Bonus action. I wanna rage. Just
for sure.
bonus
Absolutely.
action.
You got it. Anything else?
Flick my vampire teeth over her and being like, glaring at her, being like, I did not make a choice. I wasn't given a choice.
End of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Shiana's going to use a legendary action. You see, as Jarlin kicks the dagger up, he goes for a stab, but misses flesh as her body disperses into bats. And all of them, squeaking and squalling, move towards you, Talix, as they coalesce once again. And she's standing behind you. What are we doing here? One hand on your shoulder. That's her legendary action. Sybil, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll get down, come out of wild shape as a bonus action. This is Remus, right? Or no,
This
he's
is
over here
Remus.
on the side, yeah. He's close
Yep.
enough still. And she's far enough away now where I think I'm okay. I'm gonna cast a spell magic on him at 4th level.
Isn't that 4th level?
Yep.
Still got to roll.
Still
D20
got to
plus
roll.
your wisdom.
20 plus wisdom. Okay.
Don't worry.
Can I flash of genius it?
Are you within the range for it?
Let me double check that.
I'm pretty far above her, but, you know.
Where?
65.
Within 30 feet.
Yeah,
She's
no way.
far
I
more
don't,
than 60. Yeah.
yeah, I don't have anybody.
All good.
Okay. So I gotta roll for it. That's fine.
This is going to be huge because Remus's turn is right after you.
Fucking 12, bro. Come on.
12 doesn't do it, brother.
Nope.
12 doesn't do it.
Oh, that's my turn.
You attempt to cast it.
I want to
Huh?
use my inspiration.
Your inspiration?
My inspiration.
To what? You explain to
You
me how this
within?
works.
I also
I
have
wanna
inspiration. Can I use my own?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. So, who is committed to doing what in this moment if you're expending your inspiration?
Do you
I'm committed to trying to reach Remus because I promised his wife that I would.
Sybil, describe to us what you do to, after knowing this dispel magic fails, how do you push the boundaries of your magic to once again attempt?
I think that she just starts kind of like dragging her other hand on her arm, kind of just like putting her own blood into it. Not
That's metal.
this.
You attempt the first time and you feel the vampiric presence push you back. It's like a ward pushing your own magic backwards.
That's so cool.
I think she's like, you're gonna listen to me.
You can expend another spell slot. I will lower the DC needed, but I still need you to roll.
Okay.
You don't
And
have to
a
expend a fourth, not a
Okay.
fourth. You can spend whatever level of
A
dispel
third.
magic you want to do. Third.
Yeah,
Cool.
it has to be
It's a
third
lower
level.
DC. I will say, if you're expending your inspiration, you can spend a higher level spell slot to lower the DC even more.
Gosh, I checked your DMs.
Let me ask Karina something. In the times that Sybil and Talix have talked about Remus, scale of 1 to 10, how important does Talix seem, or does Remus seem to Talix?
A 10. Oh, I love
Yeah,
him.
then I'm gonna do it at
It's
6th
his brother.
level. I'm gonna
Sixth
use my
level.
6th level spot. Yeah.
I have a question. Where is Sybil on the map? Because I could wheel her if need be.
She's right
if she's
here.
within 30 feet.
Holy, how do you have a 6th level spell slot?
How do you not?
Because I'm
Sybil.
11th up. Yeah.
You're spending 6th level spell slot. You do not need to roll. Remus, the golden coloration of his eyes fades away. As he shakes off and very quickly, being a warrior himself, looks around, sees his brother baring his teeth at him, his sister, sees the vampire, sees Priscilla, knows what to do.
Let's go, Reba!
Okay.
I'm
My turn's over.
excited.
But,
Thank God for Sybil.
Oh, that was big. Let me pull up his character sheet, not his stat block. Hang on.
You guys think it's worthy to try and do that to any of the other nobles or not?
Do it to my papa or mom.
Where are your
Can they
papa
fight?
and ma?
It won't change the answer, but can they fight?
Who?
Remus can fight.
Remus
I know
can fight.
Remus can, but
You've never
Can
seen
anyone
anyone else
else?
fight. You've never seen anyone else fight.
that's true.
On Remus's turn, he's going to bonus
Remus'
action.
brother's a
take
warrior. Okay.
He's a warrior. He's going to take the rapidity mutagen. His speed increases by 10 feet, giving him a speed of 50 feet. Can he move there in 50 feet?
That's crazy.
can. Seeing Sigmund in the most danger, he rushes forward, taking a bonus action to take 2 swings on her. He does have advantage on weapon attacks made against undead, aberrations, and fiends.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
SOS.
28 to hit. Yeah, both will hit. Um, 27 points of damage to Sanguina.
Oh no!
All right, 2 large swings with this katana-like blade as he cuts the hand that's inside Sigmund's side, lopping it off as she rears back, the muscle and bone growing once again as the blood twists and forms a new hand for her instantaneously. It's Remus's turn. It is Xian's turn. Let me get this thing out. Let me get this thing out. Ah! She is going to do a single dark claw attack. Natural 1. Natural 1. You see, Talk, she holds you, she twists you around as she goes straight for your heart. You bring the blade up as her nails hit your blade, stopping it. As she... Huh. Interesting. Let's see if she has any bonus actions.
Crazy.
That's all because she used her Dark Claw. That's her only action she can take. Okay, that would have been so much damage. Ah, I thought I would have got Talix with that. Ah, that would have been crazy. Sigmund, it is your turn.
Cool. So, in order to move away, I need to disengage, right? Safely.
From her, yes.
All right. Yeah. So that's what. Actually, first as a bonus action, I'm gonna mass cure or mass healing word.
Okay, what's the range on that?
Pulling that up now. I think it's 30 feet. No, 60 feet. So. Yeah. Yeah, so that's 60 feet, up to 6 creatures of my choice. So, me, Talix, who else is hit?
That's it. Zoriana.
Alright, yeah, me, Talix, Zoriana. And then... Okay. I don't know if this works. This is probably gonna be dumb. If not, then I'll just kind of fizz out the other 3 charges. But vampires are undead.
Yes.
Does healing them damage them? Is that
no,
a thing?
it doesn't. It doesn't,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm
I
just gonna.
see the mind journey, but no, 5E's pretty smart when it comes to that.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to double check. So yeah, so I'll just let the other 3 fizzle and just heal those 3.
For sure.
So it is gonna be 1d4 plus 8. And then as an action, I'm gonna disengage because mass healing word is a bonus action.
Yep.
That
Nova,
is-
you're on deck.
11 healing.
11 healing.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks, bestie.
I got you.
And you
then,
can move wherever you'd like.
yeah. Well, let's see who's this over here.
That's Dirtak. That's Remus's brother.
Oh, so bad place to move.
Is he the warrior?
Sure.
Shit.
Sorry. The temptation to do just
Not a lot of places to move, huh?
on
No,
dirt.
there isn't. I'll just kind of move here.
Okay. Now your turn, Sigmund.
Bonus action. I think that's all I can do, yeah.
Okay. Legendary action. Xian is going to once again turn into bats. You see her appear, Talix, in front of your mother.
Oh fuck.
The bats group up again. The Lady Alicet completely charmed under her spell as a thrall. One hand goes underneath this elderly human woman's chin, and a smile creeps on her face. That is her legendary action. Nova, it's your turn.
Okay. Where
Now we
is-
see what this game is about, don't we? Now we see what the game is about.
Okay.
But Alvin, that's
Oh.
shove action?
Let me see something. Hang on, I'm
the
measuring.
Sonic drowning music.
I've written down one round down.
Yep. Oh, you don't have to, because with Foundry, the initiative tracker, we can see what round we're
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh, nice.
So I'm
How
gonna move
convenient.
25 feet this way.
You're gonna take
And
an
then-
attack of opportunity from
Fuck! I
Satan.
was trying to map it so I wouldn't.
You cross directly right here, diagonal from him. He's gonna take a swing on you as a thrall.
Ugh.
She has protection from good and evil.
19. He's still an elf. He's human. He's just under the effects of a thrall, so he's a thrall.
Yeah, but he's a
He's not
really
undead.
bad elf.
Huh?
He's a really bad elf.
No. Does 19
Isn't
hit?
that Tal's failing?
That's my dad. My papa.
Yeah.
19 hits. Minimum damage for 3 points of damage. 3
Okay,
piercing
I'll
damage.
take that. I'll take that. So, I'm going to Eldritch Blast, John, 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Make
And
your attacks.
probably use Grasp of Hadar. Oh wait, sorry.
sure.
First. I'm going to Hexblade's Curse her, so I can do extra
Okay.
damage.
All right.
So
Oh yeah.
I'll roll the first Eldritch Blast. So that's 1. 2. Ah! Now, okay, natural 1 and natural 2.
Other two hits.
Okay. And then, okay, so let me do the calculated thing on this damage. So it's 1d10 plus 5 plus my Hexblade's damage, which is 4, so that's plus 9,
Plus 10 for 19.
plus 10 for 19. And then once I hit her with this, I'm going to Grasp of Hadar her 10 feet away from these
Okay.
two towards me.
Oh yeah, maximum damage.
Yay! I'll just be like,
29.
man, I wanted to go beat up Priscilla, not you.
And then she needs to make a wisdom save.
Me?
No, she does.
Sean.
What?
AJ, she's concentrating on something. Doesn't she have to do a check?
That's what
to
she's
see-
doing it for. But she doesn't do con, she does wisdom.
Yeah, well, she could.
She succeeds.
Yeah, well.
You see, Nova, as you hit her with this very forceful Eldritch Blast, it does turn her body slightly, not expected of the blast that was coming. As it breaks through her defenses, she turns a bit scoffed. You see the mists disappear, almost like a light flickering on and off, very slightly. But the mists persist on the outside of the church. As she gets hit and turns, you touch me.
Did you expect me not to?
Then bones crack in her neck and her fingers. That will be the last mistake you make. The white scaleras start to turn red as it looks like every vessel in her eye starts popping. As the entire,
Oh.
all that was once white becomes bloody. Anything else on your turn?
Is she casting a spell?
She's concentrating on something.
Okay, never mind. That's gonna be my turn.
She might need to see a doctor about that.
Good thing
All
we
right,
have
now, here's the dangerous part, gang. They fight the person that's nearest to them.
Oh no. Oh.
I should have cast
Oh,
one on
no.
myself.
I'm gonna see how many get within range.
It was a calculated decision, and I know what I was doing, but god damn, am I bad at math? Ugh.
even actually no. The Lady Alicette is closer to Zoriana.
Let's go. I got you, Nova. I'll handle the green.
Hey AJ, wasn't the one that was over here closest to me? I'm right here.
You are right there. You are hidden, aren't you? 15
Yeah.
feet.
I was hiding, but I'll come out so that way
Yeah.
Nova and Zoriana don't get hit as much. I'm here for this.
The
You're
druid
actually
squad
35 feet away from Shazira, so she's staying there, but you are closer to Benveros. Their attack. Who's the closest?
I got
to
your
their
back,
attack?
girl. You don't take all these hits.
30. Yep.
That sucks.
Sabin. You all watch in horror as Talix's family shambles on over. Slight footsteps, just one to the left, to the right, walking like zombies. Their minds not their own. They pull out their various weapons, some even just swing at you with their fists. Nova, this is 4 attacks coming for you.
I'm gonna shield to make my
Okay.
AC 23 for this round.
All right. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Not 19 to hit. Jesus.
Nope.
19 to hit.
Nope.
And 8 hit. So 24, 25, 19, 18. Or 19, 8.
Only the 24 hits and the 25. Sorry.
Cool. That is 2d6 plus 4.
Also, your dice are private. I don't know if you meant to do that.
Oh, no, because I'm trying to roll private for Xian's, so I don't show you what modifier it is, and I keep forgetting to switch it back. Oh, that's the one I don't want to reveal. 15 points of piercing damage to you, or slashing damage to you,
Okay.
and then 2 against Zoriana. 18 to
No.
hit. And 15 to hit.
No.
Both miss you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Zoriana, it's your turn.
Okay. Did you guys see my
18. What is your armor class?
19.
19. Perfect. I have your armor class as 18 in here for some reason. Weird.
Well, I love you. So, yeah. Guys, okay. So, should I do my plan? I'm sorry, AJ, that was rude. I'm really sorry. Should I do it?
It's okay, I'll just kill you.
I know you will.
Yes, do it.
Yeah, do
Okay,
it. Do it.
so AJ, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 6th level. The people I'm targeting are Papa, Mama, Talix's parents. Who else should
I'm
I
out.
do, guys?
Stopping you right there. Choose reading Dispel Magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. It specifically says in Dispel Magic, one creature, one object, or one magical effect within range. The magical effect is like a wall of force or something. They're all under their own separate charm effect. You can't target the whole magical effect,
I
unfortunately. You
thought
have
if
to
I
target
upcasted,
individual
I could
people.
add more. I'm sorry, that's on me.
You have to target.
Oh.
When you upcast it, it automatically ends the effects of a spell if it's equal to the slot casted. It specifically says that at higher levels.
I'd
That's
say just pick
so-
one for the baseline level.
That's so
personally.
cringe. And, that's so cringe, and that's on me, you guys. Sorry. Okay, well, 3rd level. I'll
I'm
do
sorry to be a
some-
stickler, but this fight
No,
requires
I
me
want
to
you
be.
to. This is good. Karina, who'd be the best person to target this on? Who do you think? Who do you think would fight for us and, like, have better than a D6?
We need an ally.
Do I know this, AJ?
Talix, I'll put it like this. The only ally worth their salt that could actually deal damage
Yeah.
is Remus.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
Everyone
not-
else, they've lived pampered, posh lives. They're not adventurers. They're not even a level 1.
AJ, I'm gonna be
You
real.
know?
I'm sorry for being wish-washy. I'm not going to cast Dispel Magic, but I
No
am
problem.
going to go bonus action into my Archer form, and I am
Absolutely.
going to attack the lady who's concentrating.
Okay,
Zion.
Sean.
Jean.
Sean.
I'm sorry. That's
Sorry, my
not
mom's
me.
outside. I'm picking up my food. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Yes?
perfect. I need to figure out shit.
I am coming.
Hi,
Okay,
Mama, say
y'all,
hi.
Thoughts. Okay, so
Sasha?
all-
You're doing the
all
right
the
thing.
all the people around me I have to ask first if they are making active saving throws against the charm effect. But if they are, I can intellect fortress all of them and give them advantage on their saves.
All of them drank the tea though. So
I
they
know,
are
but like
allowed-
if
but
they're,
yeah.
it all depends on if they're actively making saving throws, and if they're not, then that'll be
Also-
useless. But if they are, then it could help.
Karina,
I have
what
no
were you
idea.
saying? I didn't get you.
Making her make wisdom saves are probably a good idea.
That's basic. That was my plan. I'm just gonna attack Jean.
Because AJ said there is a way we can save the city, and I think maybe you stumbled upon it, Nova. When
Wait,
you
what?
went save.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
stumbled upon it.
Well,
but I
also-
think
You know what? It's probably a fucking threshold again.
Maybe, or well, also I'm worried that he might just legendary action
Oh,
save.
okay. Idea. Rylithim's psychic glance. If she fails the intelligence save, she's incapacitated, which means she would lose her saving throw.
Let's
Or
just try
her-
to burn
or
through
like
her
her
legendary
power,
resistances.
sorry.
Yeah, she would burn through a
Let's try
legendary
to
resistance.
let's burn through the legendary resistances. I
How
have
many
two.
of those do people get?
I think
It depends.
3.
I know it depends, but like, what's the
Usually
minimum?
about
3?
3 per
Anywhere
turn,
from 3 to
right?
5 usually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
up to
straight up. I'm gonna do a guiding
And it's
bolt.
not per turn for resistances. It's the whole fight. It's like their actions are per turn.
Okay, I'll do Eldritch Blast,
Usually.
or not Eldritch Blast. I'll do Eldritch Smite instead. 'Cause she can't counterspell that.
I'm doing guiding bolt, and then
Yeah, that.
it does not hit. Actually, AJ, I assume a 16 doesn't hit.
16 does not hit her, unfortunately.
Do you think wheel would make it hit?
It could. That's a reaction.
Hmm. I'm feeling icky. I'm gonna do it. Does
Hits.
perfect. Okay. Also, the guiding bolt was at 5th level.
It's radiant
And-
damage, right?
Mhm. Oh, she's probably immune.
I don't think so. If she's a
Or probably
vampire.
just extra.
Yeah. If
I don't
anything.
know. I don't know.
Warrior
I'm
damage.
sorry. I'm being so stinky today. I'm sorry. Thank you for coping with me. Sorry. What is my
Love you,
damage for
Napa.
guiding bolt?
Your
8d6.
definition of stinky is not that stinky.
I can sense my attitude, Daniela.
Don't call me Daniela.
I'm
Got
sorry.
it.
Danny L.
That's 26 radiant damage.
26 damage. Oh.
Does she look like it damaged her?
As you hit her with this bolt of radiant energy, the wounds, as soon as she takes them, they close. It's every strike that's been given to her so far, even the Eldritch Blast, they hit her and the wounds closed. As this bolt of radiant energy hits her from behind, also, I'm sorry. Let me read ranged attacks within 5 feet of someone.
She's
I
not
don't know if it
within
applies
5
to
feet of
spells.
me.
There's an enemy within 5 feet of you. Alicette and Sabin, they're enemies.
Yeah.
When you make I'm so sorry. Yeah, because I know Ryan's got me with it a
Disadvantage?
couple times. It is at disadvantage, so we're gonna take the 13. I assume that was your first attack, or
That was with my
With
archer form.
with the bolt. Cool. So I'll say roll another d20. If you get higher, then cool, it still hits.
Same.
13. Even
Plus
I'm
25.
even using your wheel of 5, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I know that I gotta be a stickler because
No, AJ, you're perfect.
it's a weird rule I forget about a lot, but
The logic is like someone could be like, like slap your hands down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, girly.
No, you're perfectly fine. You're good.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm going to move. I know it's going to invoke opportunity attacks, but
Mhm.
like, just to like try and get people away from Nova.
For sure. You're only gonna invoke one because Sabin used his attack of opportunity already. Not from Xian. This is from 14. You see Alicette the lady, she pulls out this glove and tries to whack you with it. You sidestep, it's an old lady, man. It's an old
Yeah.
lady. But she's coming at you like with intent to kill. It's a weird thing seeing this old woman try to kill you with a handkerchief.
I think it's better that I didn't do Dispel Magic, because then they just attack the old woman who probably has like 4 hit points.
True.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool. Now is where the clock starts ticking down. As 2 legendary actions, Shiana's going to devour a charmed thrall within 5 feet of her.
Oh
That
no.
is Shazira. You all watch as the eyes red
We hate that lady.
grabs the back of Talix's arm. Her neck snaps. The bone sticks through the skin. Not breaking skin, but you see the bone sticking out as she reaches forward and... You played your part well. And she rips the skin off as Shazira drops.
Hot.
She
Up,
is
down.
dying. Or no, she is dead.
Slay.
She got.
The blood puddle.
Yep. Now the noble's turn. Oops. Because they're all grouped in the same initiative, so it's weird. 25, 25, they're even. We'll go here. He's gonna swing at Jarlin.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of them, gang.
No.
25 and 5.
It's gonna be crunchy.
I'm just gonna roll all the attacks at once. Luckily, they can't attack. Not all of them can attack yet. Some of them are restricted by the movement. Remove him.
Probably is Alex in a box.
They do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks against Talix, 2 against Zoriana. So here's what I'm gonna do. 5 against Talix. You roll 5d20.
I'm
Adding
raging.
in- You are raging. All right. So 16, 24, and then the rest miss you. Does 16 to 24
Yes.
hit?
16 meets my armor class, so yes.
All right. That's gonna be. Roll, man, roll. 8 points of damage, half to 4. And then Zoriana, 2 against you.
Hey, bestie.
Ooh, I believe both miss. 15 and 8. Or 9.
Nope.
Both miss. And I still need to end initiative. Oops, because I'm stupid. Start of the initiative count. It's O'Davin.
Cool. Let's see what the range for this is.
AJ,
Yes.
did they hit Yarlin?
Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much.
Can I
Maybe
reduce
against
the damage by 2d6?
If they attack him, let's see. Actually, 1 will hit.
I reduce it by 8.
Oh, are you sure? Because it only does 1d6 plus 2 if you want to save it.
Then I will save it.
Cool. Yeah, he's taking 6 points of damage.
Actually, he's the... Yeah, okay. He's the only one I can actually do this for, so I'm gonna just do it.
Cool, so he's doesn't take any damage. Hell yeah.
He has to be within 30 feet, so he's the only one I
Perfect.
can
He's
reach.
the only one. Oh, Davin, now it's your turn. Sorry about that.
Cool. I'm going to just very fucking like shakily put a hand up, the non-clawed hand, and just kind of twist my hand like this, and this little like pillar of fire shoots up from the ground right underneath Xian. I'll create bonfire in her square.
Okay,
So it's a
what,
dex save.
read it. What did dex say from her?
Not a high
Hell
DC.
yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Not a high DC at all.
He succeeds. Definitely
Cool.
succeeds.
So nothing, I think, on a success. I will, if I can, I will, as a bonus action, quicken spell it again.
Mm-hmm. Another one?
Yep.
So I'm eating this chowder that my mom made. It's so good. Natural 1.
Cool. So it's 3d8 fire damage. 12 points of fire damage.
12. Then she needs to make the wisdom save. She does have advantage on these. She succeeds.
Cool.
The mists remain.
That's it for me.
I'm gonna stay put there.
Yeah. Hold on, who's around me? I gotta look at the tokens. Who's next? This is Remus.
Remus and Sanguina.
Oh, we don't like her. Remus got my back. I'm good.
Cool. Priscilla is going to Misty Step, 30 feet. Run the rest of her movement. She is out of there.
Hey,
What a bitch!
can I counterspell her Misty Step?
Are you within range?
Let me check of where she was initially. No, I'm just out. I think.
Just out of range.
Yeah,
let's see, hang on.
65 instead of 60.
65. Oh, close.
Damn. Oh well.
Good idea, though.
Yeah.
Priscilla's instructions were to grab the babies. That's what she's doing. She
Where did
is
we
out of
send-
combat.
Where did
Pick
we
the
send
baby.
Ethel? Like,
Talix's daughter, or Mirabella's daughter, and then the grandparents and the guard, they're sent to a safe hiding spot. You don't know where.
good. Hopefully Priscilla doesn't either.
She probably does.
Yeah, she probably is doing like.
She's not going after the kids. She's going after the babies. That's what
The
her orders were.
twins.
The twin babies.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. It is Sanguina's turn. Yeah, she sees Remus here. She's going to take 2 attacks against Remus. God, 29 to hit. God, 30 to hit. Yeah. Thank you, Sigmund.
What?
Nothing.
No, you're typing loud. That's all.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Ah,
Boom, bang, boom, boom, dun, 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 dun.
37 points to Remus. That is Sanguina's turn. It is Jarlin's turn. He has the dagger. He's gonna move 35. And there's no way for him to do this without getting opportunity attacks. Bonus action. Dash. And 2 attacks with the dagger.
See.
Nope. Both miss. He cannot hit, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Where is Darlin on the map?
He's over here. Right next to you.
Oh, how bad were the misses?
Pretty bad.
You already used your wheel, unfortunately, on your own. So you don't have your reaction until the start of your next turn. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
For sure. No problem. Talix, it's your turn.
Okay, Priscilla left.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go
swore
after her
something to Solomon. No, I swore something to Solomon Nicole in of breaking that. Can I'm gonna. This might be out of the rules of the game, so I'm gonna ask. Can I try to jump over the noble with my kick? I'm very athletic.
What's your jump distance? without a running start.
Get my jump calculator, because I can't remember.
Yep. Please and thank you.
I have it on speed dial.
Prussian blue is like the most beautiful blue.
Uh-huh. What blue?
Prussian.
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 Blue. Okay.
Like Prussia?
A long jump is 8 feet.
8 feet? Give me an athletics check. We'll see if you can take opportunity attacks or not.
13.
13 is a tough one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on you. I'll say you take 3.
Okay, that's fine.
It's hard to get out of a group of 6 dudes.
I know,
You
but
know? 23 to hit, not trouble. Not 20 to hit,
all hit.
and 22 to hit, all hit. So I'm gonna roll 2d6 plus 4 for the regular hits. Then 1d6 plus 6, 8. So 11 points plus another minimum 9. So 20, half to 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I still?
But you can move 8 feet. Yep, you can move your 8 feet as the jump.
Okay. I'm just saying it's overhit that guy. Okay.
For sure. Vol is jamming over there.
I'm not doing shit else.
45. I'm giving my bardic inspiration to Yarlin.
Okay.
And then can I use an action to get healing potion?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm using.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Talix?
Can't do anything. I can't reach her. I don't have a ranged weapon. I'm
Okay.
like, I can't for that.
You got it. You got it.
Dash.
Sybil, it is your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step over here.
Okay.
Blink. And then I'm gonna cast Elite Storm.
Okay, read me that, please.
I will.
AoE.
Okay, so I'm gonna preface this right now.
It
Not
does no
telling you not to
damage.
do it. It does no damage. Perfect.
AJ, can I just dash? Because I didn't have a healing potion.
You can't take your healing potion. Yeah, you can just dash if you don't have a healing potion.
I don't have one. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Just go ahead. Go ahead, Sybil.
So until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall, right? The ground is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw in there. Sorry, everybody on our team.
Everybody except Sigmund. I'm just gonna roll for the nobles and then Talix's family together because they
Yeah.
have the same bonus. I'm not finna do 30.
If
They
a,
all have +1.
If a creature starts its turn there in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell, it must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC
Okay.
or lose concentration.
Wonderful. Now Xian has a feature. She makes wisdom saves instead of con saves. The nobles are a 17 to succeed.
That is 17. Yep, that's my save.
Cool. So all the nobles succeed. Talix's family.
They make it again when they start their turn.
All of Talix's family drops prone.
Perfect.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Old lady breaks her hip.
Sorry. Sorry.
She dies.
My leg.
And I can't get
I need to roll for Remus. Remus 14.
No. Sorry,
Bro,
Remus.
I need to roll for
No.
Sabrina.
Damn, she
She
good.
succeeds.
Oh, come
Damn,
on.
she good.
Lady Xian.
Come on, baby, come on.
Let me roll her dex save first. What's your spell save DC?
17.
Okay. She is. Let me read how legendary
Goodbye,
resistances
unit.
work.
Unit.
Give me one sec. If you fail a saving throw you can choose to succeed against, there is no limit on how many times per turn. So she is going to use one legendary resistance to not fall prone.
Yeah.
Perfect. We take those.
And the second one for the wisdom save to maintain concentration. Oh, she has advantage on this, by the way. Forgot about that. Spell,
Please roll 2 ones.
concentration. 18.
It's by 1. Good job, bro.
That one.
If only we had.
Still concentrating.
Whoa, that'd be
Yep.
so good.
It's at the
out
start
of
of her
my
turn, though,
range.
if she's in the area.
Yep.
too. So-
Yep.
And that's we
Cool.
That's it for my turn.
Good job,
All right,
Sybil.
Sybil, you are concentrating on that.
But
It is
everyone
Remus's
else,
turn. Thankfully, he's gonna get
uh,
up.
AJ?
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
everyone else
Remus.
needs to roll. Everyone else needs to roll dex saves as well, please.
17,
Yeah.
sorry.
Question.
I rolled
If
a
he's in a
six.
wheelchair.
I'm sitting down.
Disadvantage.
But okay, that's not what I was arguing for.
Oh, what were you arguing for?
That I'm sitting down and not standing, so I can't fall prone.
Cool. Still make a dex save.
Doesn't make any sense.
Your
Uh,
wheelchair falls down.
Do I
Neither
still
was
use this
you.
effect?
You know what didn't make sense? Challenging an ancient red dragon. That didn't make sense.
Makes sense.
Deal with your consequences.
20.
You're good. Trevor.
Jeez.
You're good. You're
Um,
good. I was just gonna ask. I was like, could you just make him start sliding in his wheelchair?
Karina, what are you trying to say,
Yes,
Karina?
Karina.
Can I see the effect?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
It's
cool.
all. Everyone can see it.
Well,
I'm prone right in front of Shay.
that's a 19.
I'm sorry.
19 succeeds.
I was trying my best, but it's hard.
No, it's
No.
fine. I just can't seem to roll good on my.
It happens. All right.
Hey, but I got a 22.
Hell yeah, Zoriana. So Nova's prone.
Yeah.
Nova's the only one who dropped. Just checking out of y'all, out of the players.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's Remus's turn. He's gonna get up from prone. He's just shooting his ones with Sanguina. "22 will hit. And 24 will hit. Take 22 points of damage. He's gonna bonus action Crimson Right, so he'll take 1 point of damage. Remus is at 39 out of 77. And then that they will deal an additional 7 damage to her. Sanguina is also looking rough. It is Xian's turn.
Yay! Saving throw, please.
Yes, saving throw.
Oh shit, Sean's like right
for
there.
prone? For prone or what?
It's against the spell save. I guess it is prone too because she's still standing up.
Hang on, let me sleet storm.
Yeah, here, let me put it in chat. Can I just cast it
Please.
from D&D Beyond and then it should work?
Yeah, it should put it in there.
There we go.
Yeah, if a creature starts its turn in the spell's area. Oh yeah, it's both. Hell yeah. So let me roll +10. Ooh, so it's at the start of her turn. She does fall prone. She's not going to use her legendary resistance for that. It is at the start of her turn. And then with advantage against this. 22 will succeed on the wisdom
Yep.
save.
Yep.
But at the start of her turn, she will get up. You know, she has the movement.
Yep,
She doesn't
yep.
need to move far. 2 attacks against prone Nova.
No!
Oh,
You're prone, you hit her with
Yeah.
a crit, she's gonna hit you.
No, I know.
Oh, man.
I expected that much.
Yeah. Let's see.
gosh, Era's in here. Sorry, like in the
Yeah.
Forge. I know he was in
28.
Deep Tunnel, but
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 29. No crits
Yep.
though. No crits though. No crits though.
No crits though. No crits
All right. I'm so sorry, Nova. This is gonna be a lot.
though. It's okay.
This is the piercing damage.
Ooh.
Sorry, plus another 10. Plus another 10. 44 piercing
I'm looking rough, guys.
and 28 necrotic.
I am down.
Nova's down. Oh my goodness. Did you take damage beforehand?
I did.
Ah.
I took damage from like all the people around me, like at least once.
All right. Well, that's her turn. She can't do legendary actions at the end of her turn, which is great. Which is great. Which is great. Anyways, Sigmund, on your turn. Sigmund,
Yes.
it's
All
your
right.
turn.
So, yeah. I'm going to. Healing word 60 feet. Cool. I'm going to second level healing word Nova.
Thank you.
That's the dog. Can you reach her from there? Perfectly.
Get me
you
up
can.
for my turn at least.
Which one are you, Nova?
I
can.
this guy right here.
I
I'm
can,
ready.
yes. So this is going to
Wonderful.
be 2d4 plus 8 since I'm doing second level.
Let's go!
4 plus. So 6, 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hit points. And so that's a bonus action. And this one's Remus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hot.
Nova, should I still use it on you or?
do Remus, because I can get Nova soon.
I
Okay.
would like to get up for my turn, but
I will
like,
say
it's
this.
up to
I'm
you.
gonna say this. Look at the initiative order. I don't like to typically do this, but also Nova dies next turn if she's not up now. Here's why. Unless Nova rolls a nat 20 on her death save, there are 6 people that go after her within striking distance of her.
Well, no, I
She will
healed her.
die next round.
I healed her.
You were
Okay, you
just
already
asking.
healed her.
Yeah.
That's what I was
just
asking. If
No,
you already
no,
healed
oh,
her,
no,
or
no,
Remus.
the haste.
Ah,
Oh, what'd you heal me for though?
14.
Any dice? Okay.
okay. Yeah, I missed that too.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you not hear me count?
I
Nope.
did.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Yeah, I rolled 14.
It is up to you.
Can
I will
I-
say.
Can I say haste Yarlin? Please, for God's
Who?
sake.
Yarlin.
That's Flora speaking.
Why? That's just Flora speaking. I would.
Okay.
I personally, I'm not trying to be biased, but like I'm right next to Shang.
Okay.
Xiang. But like, I feel like that should be our focus: is getting her down.
Yeah.
Yarlin has the dagger.
What is the dagger?
Probably
no.
killing vampires.
He doesn't
Oh
know
yeah,
that
that
there's,
that thing the monk had.
I don't know, man. It's up to you. I don't care.
All right. Nova, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna haste you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no,
Post
I can't.
it.
I'm
Post
not.
it.
I'm not within 30 feet of you. Shit.
Ah, so you can't.
I can't.
Where are you? Oh.
Alright,
I'm
that.
on the other side
Slow
of the
her
map.
down.
You can start making your way.
You could haste the Donovan.
Nah,
Just do whoever. I
Yeah,
don't.
I'll haste
There's
Remus.
someone
I'll haste Remus.
Okay, dude is hasted.
And then
Actually, good for Remus.
I'm gonna move.
More.
More that way.
Smart, Doc. Smart. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action. Oh, let me roll my elemental elixir. I can't load it, but I just want to roll it. That's a 1. That's gonna be my turn.
All right, Noah. It is your turn. You are prone.
Sorry, I was coughing. So I'm gonna stand up. Use my movement to stand up, and then I'm gonna do 2 mosaic blade attacks on her with
Okay.
an eldritch smite on one if it hits.
Yeah.
So mosaic blade 1. That's probably not gonna do it. and that's the same thing. So
Thank you, Era.
fuck.
Both miss, unfortunately.
What do I got for bonus action? Anything? I'm gonna Relentless Hex and teleport, I can teleport up to 30 feet around the person I hex, so I'm gonna teleport 20 feet this way.
Okay.
Just get out of that little hovel. But that should be my 10.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. This guy's gonna swing. Let's see, Arimon. Oh, well, he's prone. He's gonna get up. He's gonna swing once at you, Zoriana.
Slay.
Oh, 25 to hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh. They're all grouped up. Alex gets up on her turn. She's gonna move here, swing once on you, Alex. No, doesn't hit.
Is he still raging?
He is still
Yeah.
raging. Alex, you see your mother turn, makes an attack against you.
Okay.
Okay. 19 to hit.
It hits.
7 points of emotional damage.
Yeah, so half, 2, 3.
No, this is not half. The emotional damage can't be halved, unfortunately.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm kidding. Then Vera's gonna come here, take a swing against Nova.
Well, hell. That might bring me down. I don't know.
They deal 1d6 plus 2.
Oh.
13 to hit. They're not
I have-
combatants. They just have the.
A point
You know.
left.
He's gonna move here. No, girly, 13 to hit.
Oh!
Keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 13 don't hit.
18 to hit. Zoriana doesn't hit. Alex's father is prone. He gets up. Come over here. Swing
I think since
at...
he's so old, he should take like double his movement to get up. Have you seen an old person try and get up?
That's fair. That's very fair. He still is within 10 feet of Nova. So I'll say even if double his movement to get up, which is... Well, how does that even work if it's half your speed? It's just all your speed to get up? You
Yeah,
spent
'cause he's so
50 feet
old.
worth of...
Is his speed 30 though?
It's a constitution save to get up.
I want y'all to know this is a song that Dasha requested. This is not the song Dasha requested. I am so sorry. I guess not.
Put her
I
on
put it play
blast
next
again.
and didn't play. I put play next and didn't play. My bad.
I'm
Kinda
listening
lit. I
to
was
like
looking forward to it. I wasn't putting it on blast, I
classical
was looking
hype
forward to it.
music.
17 does not hit, I assume.
No.
And Zoriana, it's your turn.
Hi, bestie. I am going to bonus action. Well, actually, it's not bonus action. It's just a free action because I'm so high of a level now. But archer, or not archer. I'm sorry, chalice. And then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step right here next to Nova.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take her hand, give it a little kiss, cast 5th level Cure Wounds on her. Actually, wait, Nova, how much hit points do you have?
14 out of 80.
14 out of 80?
Yeah.
14 out of 80. Yeah, that's fine. It's only I'll cast heal on Nova instead, so you get 70 hit points. Bisu, bisu, bisu,
Damn,
bisu.
you took heal. You took the heal spell?
Yeah.
Don't give her shit. Don't
Shut
give
the
her
fuck up.
shit.
Zoriana,
I'm
who?
proud of her.
Zoriana, who? What?
Shut up.
Zoriana.
It's almost like she's the second best healer in the game, man.
Don't
Zoriana.
say that. She won't heal anymore.
I can't wait for Dasha to never heal in campaign 2. Dasha is not rolling a single heal in campaign 2. Even the healing potion, she gonna be like, nah, get yourself up, you blood, you got it. Get your damn self up.
Anyways, I'm gonna use my like chalice form shit on myself and
Yeah.
like my moonsicle on
Smart.
myself. I'll figure that out later. I do have movement though still. Even if it provokes an opportunity attack, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna
Oh.
skedaddle. That was like, yeah, I'll just like skedaddle here.
Yeah. Give me two. Nat 20
Do I
on
have
one.
to roll to not be slip and sliding? I already passed the save. Do I have to do something?
At the start of your turn, you gotta roll a dex save again, but you misty stepped and you have enough movement
Okay.
to get where you want to be. So even if you fucking fail, you're still
Okay.
moving 15 feet, which is your movement.
I did my action, bonus action. Yeah, that's my turn.
Both will hit you. One is a crit. So five slashing damage and 11 slashing damage to you, Zoriana.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank
course.
you, Dasha.
Of course.
Now is the noble's turn. I'm gonna roll. They're all prone. They're gonna get up. Half their movement. The only ones that can really do anything, even if they fail at the start of their turn, are these two. I'm gonna assume they fail. I'm gonna give you all the benefit of the doubt because they have a +1. I'll just roll for the sake of it. Yeah,
What's
no,
up?
they fail. I was right. All right, 15. 15.
Did it hit?
15.
Yeah, that hits.
No, not hitting. They're moving 15 feet.
Also,
Ah.
I'm sorry. I totally lied. Instead of using the chalice on myself, I'm going to use it on Talix. So Talix is getting
Smart.
13 hit points.
You got it. That's 20.
Thank you.
These guys cannot move. Sigma's concentrating on haste.
Yes, sir.
The only guards that can swing are these two. They're going to take 2 swings against Talix.
Are those guards or are they nobles?
Nobles. I'm calling them guards,
Okay.
but they're nobles. 9 to
Okay.
hit
One hit.
and 16 to hit.
One hit.
All right. 4 points of slashing damage.
So reduce to 2.
To 1 or to 2.
Yeah.
Odavin, it's your turn.
Steal the show, baby.
Can't hear you.
Whoops. Dex save, right?
Uh
Nat 1.
That one. You're prone. You get up from
Cool.
prone. It's
I'll
heavy
get up.
movement.
I'm not moving.
Cool,
So I'm
anything
gonna
you
get
wanna
up. Yeah. Create bonfire. Dex save on John. This is my one thing I'm doing.
Until the nobles get to you.
Yeah. I mean, they can try to hit me.
They'll waddle over.
Yes.
Cool. That's it.
All right. Priscilla
So
moves
memorable.
throughout the manor. He did to himself.
Still.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I like playing D&D.
I'm a swing. Yeah. Yeah. She gonna swing at Volt. Davin. Twice.
No, Bolt.
No,
Bolt.
I mean-
That
She
was
gonna swing
correct.
at Volt.
Yeah.
She's getting pieced up. 21 to hit.
Shield.
Shield.
Good.
25 to
Second
hit.
one does hit.
Second one does hit. $21 points of piercing damage.
System is damage.
All right, it's Jarlin's turn. He's gonna make an attack against.
Yes, Bardic Inspiration.
There's a Bardic Inspiration. Plus a D. Oh, we'll see.
D8. If he needs
Almost.
Hey, he cannot hit. He cannot hit.
My brother.
27 does hit. Now I'll show you what the dagger does.
I'll
This is
show you the
Dreadwing.
dagger.
This dagger, not yet. This dagger was created in a forge powered by the mists of various domains of dread. As an action, as a reaction, when you hit a Dark Lord within 5 feet of you, you give them disadvantage on controlling their domain of dread. So she has advantage. Damage from this is going to determine what the save will be. Let me get all the damage.
20d20.
No. It is 2d4 extra plus 1d4. So 3d4 plus sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Alright, 23 points of damage to her. Alright, so she needs to make a wisdom saving throw instead of a con save. She has plus 10 to this roll. So she needs to hit a 23 halved is 11, right? She just can't get a 1.
It doesn't
Fucking
matter.
way.
No,
No fucking way.
It
No
doesn't
fucking
matter.
way.
The
AJ,
dice
you're
told
crazy.
the story. They told the story.
Okay, alright,
That's
alright. What happens? What
No,
happens?
keep going. I need to figure out. I don't know. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, Joe.
Okay.
The dice gods
Wow.
tell a story.
Do I use a legendary resistance on this one?
How do you not if you can?
Oh,
How do you not if you can?
Because there's
I'll
a
use-
reason
wait.
why I wouldn't. There's
I'll
a
use
reason
my
why I wouldn't.
inspiration to give her to take that away somehow. I don't know. Fuck.
It's a legendary resistance.
What
I
is
don't know
she
if she would.
physically doing?
Hang on. I don't know if she would use it in this moment or not. She has 1 left for the day.
DM, let's make a deal.
Well, she's still getting on her turn start. She's gonna have to roll if she's still in my area too.
I
Mhm.
will sacrifice my inspiration.
I'm flabbergasted. This is one that's This is one that's got me.
AJ, roll
Uh-huh.
heads and tails.
I don't think she would use her legendary resistance in this combat though.
Really?
I don't think she would.
There's
But
a
I'm gonna
reason
leave it
why.
to the. I'm gonna leave it to the heads and tails. Y'all call it.
Heads use it.
Heads.
Dasha, call it. Heads or
Tails.
tails, Zoriana?
Tails, she doesn't use it.
Tails, she doesn't use the legendary resistance.
What is that? A 1 or 2?
2.
It's a
Two.
2.
Oh,
is what it is.
Right.
I'm sorry, or you're welcome. To be
No,
determined.
No,
You're
no,
welcome.
you're welcome. You're welcome is the answer. You saved us, girl. And so did Jarlin.
So did Talix with the dagger.
True.
Alex. Okay. Okay. You see the mists disappear, slowly fade away as this dagger goes into her back. She swings wildly. She hits Jarlin in the side of the head, launching him across the room like a feral animal. She's Nova. You're next to Sabin and Benvero. Both of them holding daggers, just noble daggers. They're stabbing you, they're swinging at you until eventually one goes up and the yellow glow in their eyes fades. They drop their blades. What is happening here? As the rest of the nobles, you all see slowly their eyes fade. For now, Geistar is not being absorbed into Aliceta. We are still in initiative order. Talix, it is your turn.
Shauna's in front of me.
She's right in front of you.
Kick her ass out.
I'm gonna hit her. And
Okay,
I
make your
will-
attacks.
I'll reckless.
Okay.
First. Well,
Wait a minute.
first is 27.
27, 24, both hit.
I'm fishing for the crits. Sorry.
Yep, they hit.
So that's 15 damage.
Okay.
Raging.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 13 damage because I'm raging.
Okay.
And she has disadvantage on attacking anyone else in me.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Okay, end of your turn. She's going to use her ability. You see her disappear once more, turn into a collection of bats. And Odavin, you see her appear right here. You see that there's not worry in her eye, but it's like, God damn it. Like, you fuck. Like, it's like very Scooby-Doo. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Sybil, it's your turn.
So all of the nobles in the room are like looking around like
They are like, what the fuck is going on?
cool. Gonna go ahead and just drop concentration as a free action. No need to have
Mhm.
that up then. I'll use the second level. No, I'll just move. Yeah, I can just move. I'll move first. At least ear open. You can see how far away she is. Oh, she's in range. We're good. Yeah, I'm gonna hit her with the Rathalim Psychic Lance at 4th level.
Okay.
17 intelligence save.
All right. She does have advantage on these. This is song Dasha wanted, so I'm filling a request. 21.
Does succeed, so I think she takes half the damage and is not incapacitated.
Yes.
Dang, pretty good roll. 27, so 14.
27.
It is psychic damage,
All
so she
right.
might be immune. I'm not sure.
Not immune, but she is resistant.
Good to
Plus
know.
7 back. Anything else, Sybil?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So Remus's turn. Sanguina's looking rough. He got 3 attacks.
And he has
He's
haste.
not. And he has 3 attacks, so he's gonna go for her.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
No.
Go
For
over
Sanguina, trying to
The
kill
Cruz!
Sanguina. 17 doesn't hit. That's 20. God damn it.
Yes.
And 27.
Yes!
Roll 2d6 plus 8. And 2d6 plus 8 plus 12 plus 20. So that's a total of 36 points of damage to Sanguina. She's looking rough.
How's
It is
Remus
Shian's
looking?
turn. Remus is at 39 out of 77.
Thank you.
Xian is going to use her action. You see her turn, kind of scoffing at everything here. She puts both of her hands out. Mists start forming once again, not around the church, but in front of her. It's small at first and then grows larger and larger until the mists darken into this deep blue, black light that appears in this whole space. As she opens the gateways and enters in the portal to her dark domain.
Does it close after her?
It does not close after her. It will close eventually. Sigmund, it is your turn.
Cool. Alright.
Sorry, Dasha. I love this music, but I need the
Turn it
I
off,
need the
you're good.
drama. I
Alright,
need the
You're
drama.
so
Wow.
good. You're so good.
So you said she's looking rough, right?
Sanguina, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good chance in her lair she's probably gonna be much stronger. And maybe even healed.
Or
But also, we can only kill her in her, like,
That is
whatever.
also true. I think we should do it personally. End it once and for all.
alright. Well, so as an action, nah, that won't work. She's undead, so I don't think poison would work. Or necrotic. Or what about acid? I mean, I could try
He
acid.
needed to roll anything other than a 1.
5% chance, man.
God. God, y'all.
Better odds than the lottery.
Yeah,
Better
you know
odds
what?
than the lottery. Worse odds than blackjack.
I'm going to second level acid. Okay, what's it between Melf's acid arrow and acid arrow?
I don't know. I think they're the same, just one has Melfs in front of it.
Okay. That's alright. Yeah, I'll just acid arrow Sanguina.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Try and finish her off. That is a nat 18 plus 9.
Oh. That's going hit, baby. That's going hit.
Alright. So this is 44 acid. Oh. 11.
11 damage.
I get yeah.
Still up.
Cool. Yeah, and it doesn't do any extra damage. As a bonus action, I will heal. At first level this time, I'm going to heal. Healing word.
Okay.
So I'm just seeing who needs the most healing.
Maybe you, actually.
I will say
I'll-
this.
Yeah.
You guys have until initiative count 10. I'll kind of peel back the curtain a bit. The portal will close at initiative count 10 of next round.
Of next round.
Of next round.
So
Initiative count 10.
Go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So the
I'm
people who will
going.
have another
Wait,
turn, the party members that
would
will
we
have
go?
another turn before going in was Odavin, Talik, Sybil, and Sigmund.
Oh.
Nova and Zoriana, this is your last turn before the portal closes at initiative count 10.
You need to go. Like,
We all
Um,
need
you need to go.
Wait, but why would we go?
Because we
So you
need to
can
kill
kill her.
her.
Isn't
Did
she
you-
like, more powerful in her domain?
But that's
Yeah,
the
but
only place where we.
the only way we can kill her is in her domain. Why would we leave Talix's story?
Wait, why is it the only way?
Because she's a
she's a
With a
vampire.
vampire,
Um,
the way you
Plus-
kill a vampire, Sigmund, you're a smart man.
Okay.
You've read. Even if you read
Yeah.
fantasy and history, the way it works is if a vampire is killed anywhere outside of their resting place, their lair, they reform. Their body turns into mist and they reform in their resting place after a certain amount of time. You can never truly kill a vampire unless you kill them in their resting place.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
also, Sigmund, Karina loves Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. So I made a dark domain. Enjoy.
Yeah,
Alright,
we ain't
I'm
gonna leave your arc incomplete, girly. We got you.
Did
You also
I
don't
have
have
a
to jump into
question.
Geistar for it. Yes, Zoriana.
There are
Do
two
I just have to get into the presence of the aura to like go through the door, or do I have to get like here?
No, you just need to get within the presence of the aura.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
thank you.
healing Remus.
Okay.
That's 9. I rolled a 1.
9. All right. Anything else, Sigmund?
I guess I'll start in. Oh, it's right there. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my turn since I can go in at the last minute.
All right, Nova, it's your turn. What are you doing? It's
I am-
now where Nova and Talix and Zoriana. Where's Sybil at? Sybil as well. No, sorry, just you all three. You see that the people are looking at Shazira's dead body, mutilated, and now it's setting on them like, what the fuck just happened here?
Can
You
I
see
s-
Alex screams in her wedding dress. Yes, Talix, go ahead.
Can I just, like, calm down? Weird.
There's no way
No, no, no,
they
no,
see
no,
her,
no,
their
no.
mom,
No,
her
no.
neck bone sticking
No, no,
out.
but
Yeah.
I'm, like, trying to explain. Trust me. I'm punishing the person responsible for this.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
I wheel him.
Yes.
Waste your wheel,
Yay.
girl. It's just a persuasion check.
Okay.
We might need it.
You
I don't
know,
know. It's
No,
just
this
me.
is what Zoriana would do.
Okay.
Well,
And
Well, not
17
with a 24.
disadvantage.
17 with disadvantage. Are you gonna wheel
You know
him?
what? No, she is wheeling him.
Okay.
Make that a dirty
DC
20, baby.
DC is 20.
Yeah.
Big move.
You see everyone fucking losing their minds. Alex, you command presence in this moment. Just like, shut the fuck up! I got it! And everybody, straight as a board, just looks. There are definitely tears. There are definitely many emotions going through. But Nova, it is your turn mechanically, and then we'll jump back to Talix.
Before doing anything, well, actually, no. I'm gonna start moving. Using my bonus action to dash, my cunning action, and I will go towards the portal. On my way there, I'll kind of give O'Dobbin a look. I'll just like nod at him, kind of like a unspoken thing where it's like, stay with them, be a hero in another way, you know, get them to safety kind of thing. But yeah, that's my turn. I'm going into the portal.
Okay. Nova jumps into the dark domain. The nobles on their turn, they're fucking flabbergasted under, somehow, not under the effects of the charm. They don't know what to do, but they do all turn to Sanguina, who now looks like a cornered animal. There's a myriad of emotions go through their mind, but the biggest thing is shock.
Are we
Zoriana, it's your
killing
turn.
her? Straight up, are we killing her?
I think we'll deal with her later, probably.
I mean,
She's gonna miss,
I mean,
but
we
we
should
should
at least
probably
like
beat her
tap
ass.
her. Yeah, we should at least finish her off now.
Yeah,
If we
okay,
can
I'm
get her to
going
start reforming, that'd be.
If
Well,
you can
okay.
do that and also make it to the portal, then yeah, sure.
movement 30. Movement 30. Action dash for another 30.
Mhm.
But as I'm action dashing to get over here, I'm going to bonus action archer form and
Okay.
try attack her.
Yeah, make an attack. Smart use of action economy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a 21
21
hit.
hits.
Fucking
damage.
finally. Oh my gosh, I've been rolling like dog all session. Yay. That is
Thanks,
going to
Oriana,
be,
kill
I'm
move.
so sorry. I don't, 2d8 plus 4 radiant damage.
There's our DPS druid.
I don't know what a DPS means.
Damage per
Damage per
second. You
second.
deal damage.
Shoot us!
9 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, fucking finally, yay! You know, seeing the like neck of the other person, it's just gonna be like an arrow, like a translucent, like shimmering arrow straight through the throat.
You shoot this guiding bolt. It comes out the neck as the eyes go wide, as she remains immobilized. But Talix, you notice she doesn't miss. Instead, the neck twitches. The guiding bolt fades as she's definitely in a bloodied state. But the shape change wears off. O'Dobbin, you and Remus are blasted back
Oh,
as this massive creature, wings stick out of her back, the neck extends, arms droop down as she... This dragon appears. Oriana, you're pushed back 5 feet into the domain if you should so choose. You can resist the effects of going in.
Fuck it, we're in the domain. I'm jumping in.
As she transforms, the wings go wide. You're blasted back into the domain. The last thing you see is Remus and O'Dobbin square. Well, Remus mainly, O'Dobbin turning in his chair, rolling back a bit as this dreadworm appears.
oh
This is what happens when a dragon is under the effects of vampirism.
That's crazy.
How many
But
hit
it's
points
not
does
her
she have
turn.
left?
All of the nobles, seeing a fucking dragon appear, they dash, action dash, they're fucking out of here. This is the worst wedding ever. This
they
is
were
the worst
guards.
wedding ever. No, they're nobles.
Why
They're
do
the
they
guests
have
of the wedding.
swords?
Because they're nobles, rapiers. You carry like a ceremonial
Oh.
sword.
Ugh,
The nobles are gone.
pathetic.
O'Dobbin, it's your turn.
Who's still here?
You, Remus, Talix's family, Talix, Jarlin.
Out of the party,
Sybil.
sorry. Let me.
Oh, Sigmund, Sybil, and Talix.
I'll kind of look to Sigmund and look back to Talix and is it Sybil's here? I don't even see the token.
Sybil's right here.
Oh, there she is. Hi.
Hit her. No.
I'll kind of look back to them. I kind of like
Wow.
fucking like 90-degree turn in the wheelchair after getting like spun in a circle. Because me and Remus can handle this. Finish her. He puts both hands out like this. I'm gonna action surge and do double burning hands with both hands.
Cool. What is it? Deck save?
2 deck saves.
2 deck saves.
You're so cool, O'Dobbin. You're
Oh, yeah.
Himothy.
Flamethrowers.
So 1
23.
save and
16.
both save mathematically.
Both save. Thematically, for sure. Still roll damage. Half damage, right?
I can't check. Actually, no. Sorry, no. I have charges.
Save or suck.
I have burning hand charges.
Oh, with the Dreadworm! With the Dreadworm!
The claw.
But you can cast the spell with the special...
Yeah, it just lets me cast it. Yeah.
Oh my
Cool.
god!
Not
In the
fucking-
wheelchair, the arm, it grows, being hidden underneath its magical illusion. You extend it out as it shoots out these burning hands. Does it deal half damage?
Yeah, half as much on success.
Ooh, roll damage.
So 13 points of fire damage.
13 points of fire damage. You see this Dreadworm rear back as she screams, roar. You can tell that she wasn't a red dragon before she was under the effects of Empress.
I was banking on that.
All right. Anything else, O'Dobbin?
I will bonus action second wind, but that's it.
Cool. It is Jarlin's turn. He leaps on over, rushes on over to engage in the Dreadworm. It's a weird thing seeing this portal, the Dreadworm focusing on guarding the portal almost, preventing anyone from trying to get in there. The position that it's in makes it difficult for it. But you see Jarlin comes forward, he makes his 2 attacks. God, that one he can't hit roll today. And that 19, which is a crit for him.
Hell yeah, Hexblade.
So
Right.
4, no, fighter.
Oh.
3d4 plus 12 plus 8, which is 3d4 plus 20. 26 points of damage to Sanguina, who's already damaged. Alright. Sanguina's turn. She's going to... Yeah, I mean, she's looking weak. She's going to action, disengage, and fly right in the portal, not getting consumed by it, but holding it back.
Just acting like as a fucking guard.
Holding it as a shield, acting as a guard. Talix, it is your turn. I will remind you, you guys have until initiative count 10 to get there.
Yeah.
Nova and Zoriana are already in there.
But now she's guarding the thing, so it's gonna be hard.
Now she's guarding it.
I'm going.
So you need to
First-
either move her from there in some forcible way, or make a check to get past her.
Okay. I just want to, for a role-playing moment, I want to look at my cousin. I want to free action hug her, if that's a
Yeah.
thing, and be, I'm so sorry, Alex.
She doesn't
I-
even move. You hug her and her head is looking down at her mother, her arms by her side as she's just numb.
And I look at my mom and my dad and say, run. And my
Your dad, confused, goes, right this way, everyone! Right this way!
King.
King like Jaeger.
That's 40 movement. I have 5 left.
Okay.
What save would I have to make?
This would be an opposed athletics check. Sanguina has a plus 12 to this.
And she's low.
She's low on hit points. You can risk it to try to take her out, but if you don't, you can't get into Geistar.
WWTD. What would Talix do?
What would Alex do?
I'm
You gonna try to
recommend
wrestle
your
this dragon
inspiration.
and push your way through?
I think I'm gonna wrestle. I'm looking at Yarlin. Can I hold my action until Yarlin goes? No,
Jarlin
you
won't
know.
go before the
Okay,
portal
okay,
closes.
portal closes. Okay. Let's think. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Yeah, it's athletics.
Give me an athletics check. Give me an athletics check, Talix.
Are you within 30 feet of me? Because if so, I'll flash of genius it.
You
And give you a
are
+4.
50 feet away.
Sad.
I can't. So up to us. Athletics.
Yes, athletics check.
Do I get advantage when I'm reading it?
Check.
As a barbarian, you should.
You do.
think. Yeah.
As the barbarian.
I think it's a rage feature, to be honest.
Just let me check, because I have never done this.
No problem.
You're good.
Yeah, we
You're
haven't
fine, bro.
wrestled many dragons in our campaigns, gang.
You get advantage
Yeah.
on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Strength checks give me an advantage. Athletics check.
28
28.
That's big.
and 22.
Fuck. Okay, she has to beat a 22, so she needs a...
20.
Or she needs to beat a 28, so she needs an 18 on the die.
Damn. Not today, she isn't.
No way, no way, no way, no way.
Alex, you're rushing forward. This dragon puts their claws up to stop you. The blade, you sheath it on your back. You just put both your forearms down. As the claws rend down on you, it cracks the marble underneath your floor as you're in this tiny crater holding it back. With a roar, you push upwards, pushing the dragon back as you feel yourself weakening slightly. Remus helps you, pushing your back as both of you push this dragon upwards, pushing it to the side. As it falls to the left, it turns, it swipes at you. You jump into the portal if you should so choose.
For the last thing I do before the portal, I look at Remus. I can't lose another one, and I want to push
Finish
him out
it!
of there.
He pushes, he takes it back, like he's not following. He's trying to get
No,
ice this dragon
yeah.
out.
No, I was like, your sibling can't lose another one,
Finish it!
and I do.
Talix is gone.
Come on, Sybil. Come on, Sybil.
Hot girl, stuff. You got this.
Right.
Hot girl, walk it.
Sybil, it's your turn.
How's this dragon looking, by the way? Like,
Dragon is looking. I'd be honest. I don't know if y'all can take it in a turn. She's looking rough for a dragon.
on a bonus action, Misty Step right in front of the portal. Use another one of those little slotties real fast.
I'll say with a Misty Step, you could teleport into it if you should so choose.
I was gonna ask you for a ruling on something. Can
Yeah.
I leave Gert with Odavin? I will forego the shadow resistance thing if he's not on the same plane. If you'll let him stay with Odavin, so Odavin can have it.
Sure.
Alright, she's gonna kind of like pull Gert off her arm, kind of ruffle him up. I need you to keep him safe. And she's gonna throw Gert at Odavin. And then she's just gonna fall into the portal.
As it launches through the air, it slaps against Odavin's chest. It's very much like Gecko's a little like E,
Oh
dizzy
no!
as it's there, and it's like.
Did you say Gecko? Geico? Geico's
No,
sponsoring
Gecko.
this episode?
No, it's not. You know.
Don't
Now,
now
you're gonna
it's
take
possible.
about, give me 1 sec.
The dragon only
might
wants to
break
kill
y'all's
Zoriana
computers.
now.
This might break your computers. Zoriana, hold this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
AJ,
936 points of damage.
I think you're supposed to roll one more d12.
One more d12. You're right. It is 151 points of damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
936 plus 5.
5.
Take 941 points of damage. You
941.
up? Are you up?
By 1 hit point, yeah.
By 1 hit point. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Tanky bastard. Tanky bastard.
You know, resilience.
Anyways, yes, Sybil. Anything else you want to do before you jump into the portal?
I think she will blow him a kiss and then disappear.
Okay.
That's cute.
It's
They're back.
Remus's turn. He looks to you, O'Davin, and to Jarlin. Alright, boys, well... Haven't killed a dragon in some time.
I just lost against one, so I'm about to work out some issues.
Fair. Remus turns to you. Are you staying with us?
Better here than there. I'm not gonna hold him back.
Fine. I'll stay till I'm where I'm best needed. Gonna roll attacks for Remus. 18 doesn't hit. This new AC. Remus misses, unfortunately. All right, Sigmund, it is your turn. You need to get into the portal, or you are left behind.
All right. Yeah, I'll move 30 feet, and I kind of look at the guys who are saying, "Don't you dare die."
Gonna take more than a dragon to kill us, kid. You make sure they don't die.
All right, and
Sigmund is gone. As O'Davin, Remus, and Jarlin square up against this dreadworm, I'm gonna take y'all to Geistar as the portal closes.
I start.
Never mind.
Geistar. Huh? No, it's not loading yet. I need to reposition some things. Things didn't go as I planned. Exactly.
I'm so excited.
Didn't go how you
expected
planned.
to do that early.
In a good way or a bad way?
A good way for y'all. Good way for y'all.
Yay. Hear me out, you guys. We just get O'Davin a dragon. He just rides a dragon.
true.
Or he handles the consequences of his actions.
We're just finding solutions to the consequences of his actions. Also, why is everyone's cameras off? Pussies.
I am on.
So Zorian, who was the first one to go into the portal? I believe Nova.
Nova.
I think it was Nova.
Then
And then
Zoriana.
Zoriana.
Alex.
Sybil,
Sybil,
then
and
Sigmund.
Siggy.
I'm here.
Perfect. All right.
I
Can
still
y'all
need to
tell
pick
me
out
what
his
your
future.
initiative rolls were, please?
18.
Mine was like a single digit or something.
5.
Noah was 8.
And
13.
mine was 8, yeah.
Talix is 19.
Sybil was 18.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think I got everybody. Zoriana, what was yours? 5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will pull y'all here. What you see as you enter in through this portal and appear on the other side, you hit marble floor. First Nova, then Zoriana, then Talix. As you all are in a dark room, you see first and foremost the throne atop black obsidian. And then you see a wounded Xian makes her way up to the stairs and sits down, the wounds beginning to close once again. I will pull y'all here because what you also see as you come to Nova first, then Zoriana, you see a pseudo army of knights, all pale skin and plate armor, staring at you.
What?
And you see Talix specifically, Ursula, holding 2 bundles in her arms. She has a worried look on her face, not this smug natural that's on her face.
Is she worried about me or is she worried about her joke?
You can give me an insight check.
15.
15. She don't give a fuck about you. She worried about her kids. You can tell that there's probably going to be repercussions, and she's just scared that her kids are going to be the victims of it. As you all come to, Xian sits there, the wounds closing as she remains this powerful demeanor. You take a city away from me. Do you know how much I could have fed? You just couldn't leave well enough alone, all of you. But that's fine. I'll just keep you around for feed.
Reaction, go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Feed on
classy.
these nuts.
Classy. Let's see how long that mouth works when I rip your tongue out.
Let's see how much your mouth works when you rip it.
Y'all can't do that to me because that's my thing!
Yeah, how's it feel?
Now it's
How's it
my
feel?
thing!
How's it feel?
Y'all are original, it's my joke!
Mistakes were made.
She goes, Priscilla, stop them. With a gulp, I need everyone to make a deck save here.
I'm spooked.
Am I still under the rage or
You are still under the rage, yes.
Alright.
Let me read
I'm
the
go-
spell.
Can I
I'm going to
no.
Flash of Genius.
Oh no, sorry, not deck save, wisdom saving throw, sorry.
see it? Wisdom.
Oh,
Oh,
wisdom?
hey,
Fuck.
do you want me to
Cool.
just keep the roll but change the plus?
Yes, just change the modifier, please.
Okay,
It's a 12.
I got
12
a
fails.
19.
19 succeeds.
Oh, thank God.
Sigmund, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Sigmund and Zoriana succeed. The other three of y'all are slowed.
I'm going to, for Talix, I'll do wheel again.
No.
I'll
don't
roll.
roll.
It's not gonna matter.
Oh, okay, never mind. Take it back.
It's
Take
not
it back.
gonna matter.
I just saw the 17, and I was like,
Nah, it
She
was a
casted
7
something?
originally. She casted
Yeah.
something.
Is it too late to counterspell?
I'll say at this point, if I'll be very honest, and probably shouldn't say this, Jean can counterspell your counterspell.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So,
I'll probably
yeah.
save it then.
Yeah, you know, just being honest.
Yeah. No, I get
Nova,
it.
Talix, and Sybil are slowed. The way slow works is you just missed your boy.
he was doing big stuff.
-2 penalty to AC and deck saves, can't use reactions. On its turn, it can use an action or a bonus action, not both. If you attempt to cast a spell, then you gotta roll a d20, yada yada yada. It's in there for you to read. That's Priscilla's turn. Talix, it's your turn.
Okay, slow. You either use an action or a bonus action. No problem.
Your movement is halved.
It's halved. I can still get to Priscilla with 20.
You can.
I'm gonna look at the children she's holding. And I'm going to attack her.
Okay, make your attack.
Got to remove my prone. I hate that it calls me.
23 for the first.
23 hits. She is going to shield to get her AC up to 24.
And 23 on the second, so.
Both miss.
Yo, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my wheel that I rolled earlier that we said we wouldn't use? Can I use that on one of his attacks?
If it's your reaction, sure.
Yeah.
What's the range on wheel?
30 feet.
Perfect.
Did she get slowed?
Zorian did not get slowed, so she can't
Okay,
use her reaction.
perfect.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll again for it? I mean,
One will hit. One will
yeah.
hit. So you can roll one set of damage die.
Plus 2, so it's 14 damage.
I'm gonna make you make a choice here, Talix. You can either deal 12 damage to your wife as she instinctively takes the babies and turns to the side, showing you her back.
Or, what's the other option?
Or you can not deal damage.
I'm gonna take the 12 damage. Oh.
Let's go! Character D development.
All right. You see Xian starts laughing on the throne as she sees the blood spill out of her back. Sybil, it's your turn.
Yep,
Is slow concentration?
Slow is concentration, so she'll make this with advantage because she has Warcaster. She just needs to hit a 10. She has plus 8 to this. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she could.
So when she said hit a 10, does that mean 10 on the die or 10 total?
Just 10 total. So she needs to roll a 1 on the die with advantage.
I'm under the effects of the slow spell, right, AJ?
Yep.
Okay. Damn. Damn, and damn. So, would the spell thing still work if I used an item to trigger a spell?
If a creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action.
So it doesn't matter the origin, it's just that thing.
Casting time of 1 action.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and just blow 6 charges for Wall of Thorns and pray I roll below. If not, I'll still use it the next turn in a different way, hopefully.
Yep.
So I'm just using my 6 charges in the staff. We're gonna roll this d20 and hope it's below an 11. Hit 8.
That's what
That means I have to wait. And that's my turn.
Unfortunately. Okay, that's your turn. It is
Sybil's
Xian's
casting.
turn.
Something's happening.
This looks familiar. It is in the same room. I turned you into the monster you are. Now in her domain, Sha's going to take 3 attacks against you, Talix.
Yep.
28 to hit. 27 to hit.
Hit.
And 19 to hit.
Priscilla has disadvantage to hitting anyone else than me.
Okay. With an attack roll, correct?
Yeah, on attack roll. On anything that does damage, actually.
70 points of slashing damage.
I'm down. No, halved? Because it's halved.
After 45, and this is, or 35, and then 30 points of necrotic damage, which is not half, so 65 in total.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm unconscious.
Alex drops, he's unconscious.
Okay.
You see Jian as a full vampire makes her way down. One hand, a pointed fist goes through your side and out your back. The other one grabs you by the throat and you feel it squeeze, and as she pulls back, the claws rip your skin, leaving you hemorrhaging on your own blood slightly as you drop to your knees. The third attack, a backhand, a disrespectful smack as it hits you on the side of the head. You fall to the ground, clutching at your bleeding throat. It is Sigmund's turn, and then the Vampire Knights.
Oh,
Ew.
we're fucked. Gosh darn it. Alright. What can I even do? Shit. Good.
What you doing, Sigmund?
I have no idea. Well, I guess I'll healing word Talix.
Yeah, get him
Let's
up.
try and get him up.
Yeah.
Ugh. Three, 5. Talix, you get 13.
13 hit points. Alex is not dying. Yeah.
Yeah, give it a minute. You know what? Fuck it, I do have blink.
You do have blink.
I do have blink. Fuck it. I don't know what this really does, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
Read it first. Read it first. That is
roll
not a spell you just cast willy-nilly. Read that spell first, brother.
Alright, on self, roll d20 at the end of each of my turns for the duration. On 11 or higher, I vanish.
Attacks and spells.
At the start of my next turn.
This one.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so I just blink myself into the ethereal plane if I roll
If
an
you
11
roll
or higher.
an 11 or higher. And then you appear at the end of,
My next turn.
yeah, at the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I blink back in,
Yep.
yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And then it sounds like I can just keep doing that for like a minute.
Yep.
Alright. Fuck it,
Roll
let's see
an
how
11
this...
or higher.
17.
17. Okay, you blink out of existence. Anything else, Sigmund?
Nope.
All right, it's the Vampire Knight's turn. First one, or actually, let me go from top to bottom, starting or bottom to top, starting from here. Let's see. This one going to shoot a crossbow, a hand crossbow at Sybil twice. 23 to hit,
Ow.
and 14 to hit.
Also ow.
Both hit?
No, 14 doesn't hit me, actually.
Okay.
It's a 15.
14 points of damage. This one's same thing. $23,
Yep.
27,
Uh-huh. Perfect. Excellent.
21 points of damage.
Yep.
2 attacks on Nova.
Oh, boy.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
No.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
Another 2 crossbows on Sybil.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Mm.
34 points of damage.
Ouch.
3, 4, 5. 2 attacks on Zoriana. Natural 19 Zoriana for 28
Yeah.
and 26.
Yeah.
33 points of damage.
Ow.
Ah! Oh. This one is going to go to Nova. 2 more attacks. 20 to hit.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that just barely hits with the slow.
Just hits. Damn. $30 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. That one went, that one went, that one went. This one is going to go to Talix, make 2 attacks. Let's see. Uh, 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's
20 points of damage to you, Talix.
I'm down.
You're rendered unconscious again. You strangely watch, though, as this vampire stabs Talix through the stomach. He pulls the blade out, looks to his master, the vampire lord Xian, and with a crooked smile, this vampire knight understands the mission. They understand the assignment. This one is going to go to Nova. 2 more swings.
AJ, do vampires not like light?
Vampires don't like light typically. 20 and 12.
20 hits.
20 hits. 13 more points of damage, Nova.
Okay.
This one to Zoriana. 2 attacks on Zoriana. $15 to hit. Which
Nope.
I don't think hits.
Nope.
And 26 to hit.
Yep.
15 points of damage to you, Zoriana.
Okay.
This one
We in the
goes
single digits.
to Sybil. 2 attacks on Sybil. Natural 19
Naturally.
and natural 16.
We love it.
25 points of damage to Sybil.
I'm down.
Sybil's down. She goes unconscious.
Goodbye,
And the
spell.
last one, or second to last one. Let's see. 1 attack with the crossbow against Zoriana and 1 against Nova.
Take any reactions either.
16 to hit you, Nova.
Yep.
And 19 to hit you, Zoriana. So for Nova, this is going to be 13 points of piercing damage. And Zoriana, 17 points of piercing
I'm
damage.
down.
Zoriana goes down. And that is all of... Oh, just one more. 30 feet. Can they reach Nova with this? They can. 2 attacks against Nova.
Fuck. Can I say something before I'm down?
12 hits you,
Oh no.
and 24 hits you. So is this going to bring you down? We'll see if it brings you down first.
This might be a TPK, guys.
13.
That's exactly
Points of
what I
damage.
needed to go down.
Fuck, man.
I wanted to say one thing, but
What do you want to say?
it's kind of a
As
lot.
the arrow hits you, you're getting peppered by arrows. It's a brutal sight to all of you. You see these knights. Xian calls. She's fierce in her eyes. As Talix drops, the blade goes in. He goes unconscious. The vampire knight swarms Zoriana. One holds one arm, the other holds another arm as arrows, crossbow bolts in her back. And with a blade in her stomach, she goes down. Sybil, similarly, they grab her by the neck, stab her in the stomach, pull the blade out, punch her across the face. As she drops, one backhand with the hilt drops you, and as Nova, as you're trying to fight them off, you're getting hit with these arrows.
Can I just say a little bit of a something here, uninterrupted for just like a minute?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Priscilla. I'm gonna look her dead in the eyes. As I'm dodging and dipping and everything, and I'm just gonna say like, Priscilla, listen to me. I don't know what your reasoning for teaming up with this woman is, but I can promise you that relying on forces who hold extreme power like this over you will only do you and your children harm. I understand that look in your eye. The look of a protector. Just trying to ensure the safety of the most important people to her. I know that feeling. I know it so well, and I also know what it means to fail at that as well. I don't want that, and I don't want that for you, or for Talix, or for your children, so please think carefully about your next move. I am begging you, not for our sake, or Talix's, but those 2 bundles in your arm. And that's...
Holding her children in one arm, bleeding. As you look at her, she's too far gone. As a blast hits you,
I
you
can't even do a persuasion.
go unconscious. No, here's why I'm going to say no. There was no bond built with Priscilla at all. Obviously, rightfully so, on your guys' part. 2, you are the last person who can make a persuasion to Priscilla.
Who?
You are the last person who can make a persuasion to Priscilla.
Me?
You slept with her husband.
Oh.
So that's why I'm going to say no. I understand what you're trying to get at, but Priscilla is too far gone. In her mind, None of y'all matter. The only thing that matters to her are her 2 children. She's made her choice. She's made her bed. She's gonna lie in it.
Okay.
Is everyone unconscious
Yep.
except for Sigmund?
And he has
Yeah,
nothing
Siggy!
left. So.
Nope. I'm gonna go to the start of the turn. You all slip into unconsciousness. The wounds you've received, they hit vital organs, but as the last thing you can hear before you fall into oblivion is a cackling voice of Xian as she screams out, "String them up with the others! I'll drain them dry until nothing hangs but their skin and bones. I will make them watch as I indulge in their blood in front of them." Sigmund, we're gonna jump to your turn.
Hi.
You reappear. Let me read the blink spell. You appear in the nearest unoccupied space, and then at the end of each of your turns. So you got 1 turn before. I'm not even gonna roll.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vampire knights go at you.
Jump me. Yeah.
You appear. What are you doing on your last turn?
Where am I? Oh, I am
Oh, right
literally
there.
smack dab in the middle of it. All right.
Yep,
Cool.
Sigmund, you pop. You see all of your friends drop. They're effectively rendered out of this fight. They're
Cool.
all unconscious. They're being carted away by some thralls that appear. And then they see you and the room stops. Xian turns and goes, "A little sparrow remains. String him too."
If I may, I'm just a simple healer. I'm a doctor. Yeah, I'd rather not die, but yeah.
That's the
Look,
best you got, Sigmund?
I'm thinking. All right, look. Yeah,
Do we
look.
need
you
a
got,
break
brother?
for you to think, maybe?
Yeah, look. All right.
Want to take a 5-minute break, everybody, and then come back when Sigmund figures out what to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, let's take a 5-minute break. I gotta go pee.
Cool. All right.
Y'all remember back in the day whenever Mollymawk was killed and everyone was like, "I was here, ...
I was here.
No.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay, Karina. It's not your fault.
Yeah,
It's
alright,
bound to
what happened?
happen.
What happened?
Also-
what happened?
TPK maybe.
Did it just spontaneously just happen out of nowhere, or was this a fight that y'all ran into?
A fight we ran
ran-
into.
Oh, okay.
They followed her through a portal and didn't think that she would have horses in her domain of dread.
Alright, you shaved. It looks good. I like it.
Oh, thank you. It was getting itchy.
I love you
Yikes.
guys.
Yikes,
I made
y'all.
some depressed art.
All I know is Jarlin was going in. Jarlin was that guy.
He was that guy.
Maybe you should have stayed around.
No, Jarlin stayed with Odavin and Talos' brother to fight a dragon.
That's fair.
Probably the safer
Although
option.
valid.
the
It's
idea
valid.
of you fighting a dragon in a wheelchair is hilarious to me for some reason. Oh man. Guess we'll see what happens.
Trust
Guys,
the process.
On
Trust
the
the
bright side,
process.
I figured out a name for my backup character because I literally googled D&D names, female, and the first one was really good.
So if I were to do that in Google, I could immediately know the name of the character just in case.
Are you Seraphina?
there?
All right, everyone back?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Danny,
hey.
I think Danny stepped away.
No, I'm here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, give me a minute. I'm gonna get my shot glass.
Ooh. Pour one out for my homies.
Yeah.
I I came in and immediately stuff was happening.
Yep. Yep. Sigmund, you figure out what you want to say?
I guess so, yeah. Alright. Yeah, kind of pop back in. Hey, boss. I don't say that,
Oh.
no, but.
All right, we're gonna jump back into it. What do you say, Sigmund?
Alright. So.
Because here's the unfortunate part about Blood. You can do this dance. Eventually, after a minute, they're just waiting for you to.
Yeah, exactly. So, at the end of it, I'm dead anyway. So. Before you do anything, I would like to preface this by saying I am just a scientist, I am just a healer, and one that was practically dead from a curse already. So, like you said, you want to drain our blood, watch us feast on it. Cool. I don't know how much blood you'll get out of me, honestly. As I kind of like, as I kind of just show like the rot, I'm like, look, I'm dead anyway. So, if if you find some entertainment in skewering a rotten apple, then you do you, I guess. At this point, I think I've just kind of accepted my fate. So
One arm holds you, another holds you down. They bring you to your knees.
yeah,
And very firing squad style. As you're littered with arrows hitting your upper thigh, your side, your upper chest as you are fallen. And Sigmund,
sounds about right.
last thing you feel is your body scraping on cold metal and stone. Everyone falls unconscious.
Except O'Davin.
He's fighting a dragon. He'll die too.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Everyone that's in Geistar, roll me a d10, please.
Is that us? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The foundry's loading for me, please.
One.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
1.
6.
7.
7. It's Alex.
Oh, it didn't roll. Okay. 7.
7. Zorion and Talix, reroll, please.
A roll again?
Yes, please.
4.
4. Talix, what'd you get?
2.
2. Zoriana,
Hi.
you're the first to wake.
Oh.
Your arms are above you, and you feel this stickiness underneath your arms on your clothing. You're held up, suspended. You feel your weight pulling on your shoulders and your wrists. You feel a slight burn from small incisions made on your forearms. But you also feel the stickiness of patches on your body. Your wrists are tied up and your feet are dangling. As you flicker your eyes, you realize you're in a very dark room. What's the range of your dark vision?
I think 60 feet. 60 feet.
60 feet. You see 5 other figures in the room, all in a similar manner, suspended.
Including
Small buckets of
O'Davin?
blood. O'Davin's not here.
5 other
Small buckets
figures.
of blood. 5 other figures.
Oh, Remus. No, he stayed back. Who are the figures? I'm stupid.
I know, I'm getting there. Just kidding.
Let him
Just kidding.
finish.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I love you. Just kidding. I love you. I know.
No,
But
I
you see
am.
pools of blood, small buckets underneath each of you where incisions are being made. You can feel one right below your knee as blood drops from your feet onto this bucket. In the darkness, you're slightly awake, dazed, and mechanically probably on 1 or 2 hit points. You see this figure in black robes, dusty clothes enter the room. Their skin is pale, hair grayed and tied back, and pointed ears. baring their fangs that glint in this whatever small flame they held in their hand. They approach, they come to
I want to
your...
pretend I'm asleep.
Absolutely. They take the bucket. Not a good yield. Mistress will be unhappy that these aren't bleeders. He takes one bucket, gives it to another person, goes to Talix, who's to your left, picks up his bucket of blood, and gives
How
it to
many
this person.
persons are there?
There's about
besides
5 or
the
6 of them in here. There's this person and then 5 or 6 knights.
Are they close
Hanging?
together?
Are you... Sorry, what's your question?
Who's in here that isn't hanging?
Just this vampire that's collecting the blood, and then the knights behind him.
Are there a lot of knights?
There's about 5 or 6 of them, yes.
Okay. Instead of acting irrationally, I'm gonna wait till they leave.
Okay, instead of acting irrationally, they go on over. You see through blurred eyes. You turn your head slightly so as not to arouse suspicion. This blue figure, Sybil, as they take the blood. Oh, lads, look at this one! Ah, a nice vintage. It's like tar. Maybe surely we can scrape some off the top, boys? Some of the knights just look at him. No. Right, fine. He takes another bucket, gives it to them. They make their way all over. And then, Zoriana, you're acutely aware that there are other bodies hanging that are barely bodies. They're just skin. The folds of the skin now pushed upwards after being hanged for so long. Their skin is tightened, but the bones are loose. And they have this decaying aura of death. Maybe 8 to 10 other bodies hanging. The only ones with still supple skin are these 5 other creatures. 4 you recognize.
What does the 5th one look like?
Odavin, please describe that character for us, please.
Uh,
voltage?
Yeah. I assume I'm not wearing any, like, of my gear.
Nope.
Cool. Probably wearing just, like, whatever rags they put him in after he was captured. You see, this taller, like, early to mid-30s, red tiefling male. A bit of a beard, probably about a little less than I have. Hair kind of tied back into, like, the smallest, like, little bun, like, kind of on the back of his head. And in his forehead, there's what seems like a small, like, dark crystal. And there are 4 horns that protrude back and almost, like, make it like a crown over his hair.
Zoriana, this is the only other person that's looks to be alive here until eventually a couple minutes pass. Talix, you awake as well with a slight start. The chains rattle. You see Zoriana's head perk up as well. And you guys are alone in here except for one other figure who's at the entrance of this room. It's a small circular room with one hallway in and out. A very dusty room that just exudes death and this very macabre scent. But this figure is sitting at the desk there. They're a knight, head down, feet up.
AJ, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I Misty Step behind them and just try and, like...
You have no focus. You have no focus to cast any spells.
No.
All of your gear is gone. You guys have been stripped of everything.
I have a question, AJ, because
Yeah.
what if it's not a focus thing, but it's a feat? I get Misty Step per long rest from Fey Touched.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that instead?
You want to face step?
I have Misty Step because I have...
Here's the thing. I'm going to give you a deal. I'm telling you
Okay.
what you're doing. If you wake up this guard, you die.
Okay.
You die. You're barely on health. They're going to wake up. They're going to kill you.
Okay.
Okay? If you wake this guard up, what are we here for? If you wake this guard up, they get up, they call other guards, they kill you because you're out of chains. At that point, you're not food, you're a threat, and you're put down.
But hear me out. What if I'm doing it so where he can't call anyone because I'm like fucking taking a rag?
There's going to
and
be a
like,
check.
oh.
There's going to be a check, absolutely. There's going to be a skill challenge involved in this. It's not just one roll. There is a skill challenge. But if you fail this skill challenge, you die. You fail, the guards come, they kill you. That's now. If you succeed, you effectively are free. And you can free your friends.
Guys, should I do it? I can free you guys.
It's up to you, Soriana.
Up to you.
Soriana, do this.
I think
I'm not
Zori's
gonna
gonna
stop
do
you.
it.
Okay. You can face step. You're immediately
I
out
do.
of chains. I need a stealth check from you, please. There's
Oh,
a 3.
anything-
Before, let me clear everything up. I'm gonna need 1 stealth check. What are you trying to do with a rag?
I am trying to like face or Misty step behind him, and then like if I'm him, Zoriana's behind me, like fucking like you know,
Mhm.
like I'm trying to ice him basically, like make it so that he can't scream, and then like I'll cast magic to like kill him, but I don't want him to
You
make no
can't
noise.
cast spells. You can't cast
Oh,
spells.
shit.
You don't have a
Shit,
focus.
shit, shit. Oh, and I don't have a weapon. Can I just try and like choke him out with a rag?
You
Just
try
fucking.
to choke him out. I will say this. Give me 1 second. Let me read this feature.
Are you strong though?
It will be an athletics check against them because you don't skillfully, dexterously choke someone out. You need the strength to.
Hear me out,
Go to
bestie.
sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I hear you. I hear you. Instead, could I do acrobatics? And my other. No, it's an acceptable answer. No, it's an
I'm not
acceptable
gonna-
answer.
Acrobatics is a no.
But am I allowed to wheel this? I don't know if that counts
If
as
you
spell
have a
casting. so
wheel remaining,
I have one
you can
left.
use it. If you have a wheel remaining, you can use it. So here's the checks that I'm going to ask for you. First is
Okay.
a stealth check, an
Uh-huh.
athletics check, and a stealth check. You need to
I have a
succeed on
+6.
2 out of 3 of these.
I have +6 to Dex.
I will set the DCs for all of them. I need a 16 Dex or a 16 Stealth, a 15 Athletics, and a 16 Stealth. You need to succeed on 2 out of 3 of them.
Okay, first is stealth.
Okay, 19, you succeed. You misty step. You don't make a noise. You see Talix looking at you. Sybil and Nova, you wake up at the start. Alar, your character as well.
Are we all in the
Give me an
same room?
athletics check. You're all in the same room, hanging up by the same chains.
Zoriana is like
Give me an athletics check.
athletics. Wheel.
15. Succeeds.
Oh, 15 succeeds? Oh.
Succeeds. 15. Zoriana, you face step out of it. You put this guy in a headlock. You go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. He swings, hits you wildly. You feel the blood start pouring and the fangs start bearing as he smells blood. And then with the stealth, you go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. The neck, you as you snap the neck, just as he
That should not have worked.
his head hits the stone and he drops.
Goat.
Zoriana is such a badass
What are you all doing?
bitch. I'm going to start quietly on getting everyone out.
You
I
search
want to
his
go.
body for a key. You find a key. You look at the book that he's reading, and there's more images than anything, and it's not like family images.
Oh.
This guy nosed off as it's just drawings that he's been making.
I'll snag the book.
Okay, sure.
I'll sell it. Get some gold. I don't know.
You guys,
I wanna-
rule bag?
I will go up to.
I'm a great artist.
I'll go up to this
You mentioned
tiefling. I'll like.
Sparkle.
I'm letting everyone else down, and then I'm going up to this tiefling and be like,
This tiefling looks the most healthy out of all of you.
"Are you gonna like kill me if I let you out?"
Hey, how you doing? No, definitely
Okay.
not that.
I'll unlock him.
You
They
are
check
all
out.
free.
Fucking rubs his wrists.
AJ,
Mm-hmm.
where's Nur in this?
Nerb is in your lantern. Your lantern was taken.
You're welcome, you guys.
Got what a
Um,
goat.
The go,
So-
honestly.
I messaged Volt, AJ. So we go through. 10 seconds later, Gert eeks all over. It just turns into.
Oh, sure. Sure. just- What are you guys doing here in Geistar?
Listen,
Getting out of
introductions
here,
can
obviously.
probably wait till we're not here.
I feel bad calling you "Hey you." So, what's your name at least?
Aelor,
Alar Zoriana. It's a pleasure.
nice to meet you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me out. Let's not be here anymore.
We need to find our stuff. I can't do shit right now. I have no spells I can cast.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, okay, Slay. Okay. I looked at Talix. Talix, buddy. Do you know where we are? Also, how'd you get here, Aelor? Hold up.
Spelling it wrong, by the
You
way.
need to be very quiet.
We're whispering.
Yeah, that.
Canonically, we're whispering. I think my shitty mic can pick up my whispers.
Tried to fight Lejean, didn't go great. Staked her in the heart. She kind of shrugged it off. They're not supposed to do that.
How long ago did you do that?
How long ago did I do that?
Bro, you've been siphoned off of blood for weeks.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago.
How long have we been in here? Oh my god.
I'll say this, Alar, you know that this is a very cruel process. They don't drain too much blood at once. They're keeping you here just long enough for your white blood cells to regenerate, heal your
And then do
body,
it again.
and then they cut you again. Your consistent feed for all of the vampires in here. Eventually, though, it takes a toll on your body. They feed you just enough water to keep you alive. No food or anything. You're going off of just water. And sometimes, worst case than not, some of the vampires will have a laugh. They'll grab some piss, put it in a bucket, and feed you that and call it water. It's terrible, cruel. Just literally barely enough to keep you alive here.
Yeah, not a great place. Okay, all right, let's get out. Everyone's free. Cool. Let's find our stuff.
We are in Geistar. Sorry.
If I have disguise self as a feature, can I still use it?
What feature?
It's my Fey ancestry,
Fey Ancestry? How long does Disguise Self last?
or it's my hex magic technically, so probably not actually.
No.
I am going to steal some of the armor off that guard and put it in my shift weave for a shape change. into a guard.
He has, like, Shift Weave is clothing, not armor. I believe
Oh.
it's specifically clothing. Like, armor, like, he's wearing plate armor. So he
I
has,
just
like,
wanted
a
the
full suit
illusion of
plate.
it. I didn't want to
Yeah,
like.
shit. I would say,
wear it.
like, it's clothing, not really armor.
Okay.
AJ, is this
Mhm.
guy a vampire?
This guy's a vampire.
Okay.
The dead one, or
The guard.
the guard is, yeah, he's a vampire. Alar,
Oh.
you see another vampire that was just released from chains.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna, you see Alar kind of like, as he's kind of like taking a stop of everything, he kind of pauses for a second, like, ooh, I'm kind of being trusting. The eyes go just like a really like dark gray, and he just kind of like scans everyone. Am I seeing any undead among these people?
A small little glow appears around Talix and then disappears. It's not this blinding light that you can sense, this malice radiating from the form of other undead, though. Okay.
Can we take his plate armor?
You can take his plate armor if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Just so he doesn't have
Anything?
it.
You know, he's dead.
Oh,
Zoriana killed him.
okay.
Not knocked him out. Zoriana snapped his neck. She killed him. I'm gonna give it to her. She succeeded on something she shouldn't have. She
Can
got
we
it.
hide his body, at least?
Oh, freaking.
Or just shove it so it's further.
Yeah,
in,
I'll
like,
say you put it in like one of the small circular, but this is maybe a 10 by 10 room. That's
nice.
a little circle and one hallway in and out.
Well, he was at a desk. Can we like shove
at a
him
desk.
under the desk?
By desk, it's not like a principal desk. It's like the table that I have here. It's just a table with his feet in a chair. There's
I
not like
don't-
any like
think
you
once
put
we're
him under the
gone-
table. He's also dead.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
However,
that
he didn't
big a deal.
misty escape, so you can tell he's not a full vampire. He died on killing him. Is there
Um,
anything anyone wants to do as you press on forward?
Let's find
I'm
our
gonna
stuff.
survey the
I-
area, try to
I-
sneak.
I've been to Geistar once before.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any inkling where we would be kept captive? Or
You can give me a intelligence saving throw.
oh,
And I'm just surveying the area, being as stealthy as possible, quiet.
3.
Yeah, absolutely no. The 3, it's hard to tell, Talix. There are rooms of torture everywhere in this castle, everywhere on the grounds. Absolutely. Anything else before you all actually enter in the whole escape plan from this area? Okay.
Oh,
Mechanically,
actually,
yes.
Zoriana does have one thing that she is going to do to herself. She has, as a, how do you say, ASMR, she gets healing hands.
Yes. So, I'm going to go over hit points. Everyone has an equal amount of hit points equal to their constitution score.
So,
Not your modifier, your score. That is
So
your hit
14.
points out of your
14?
max. Whatever your constitution score is, those are your hit points.
10,
Okay.
baby.
You can now expend hit die on a short rest as you look at all of your things. If you would like to take a short rest for an hour before you press forward.
Yes.
I would love to.
So my bard thing comes into play on a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Song of Rose, baby.
Song of Rest.
So everyone expend their hit die. You can spend as many as you'd like.
What does Song of Rest do again?
It's on your sheet. I don't know. You tell
Yeah,
me.
no, I'm checking.
I never
I've
use
never
it.
used.
Pretty sure it's just your bark inspiration to get in addition to healing.
No, it's not. It's something you get an extra hit point or something.
That's
Short
what
rest.
yeah. That's what it
Temporary
is.
hit points.
I am going to
Yum.
use healing hands on myself.
Okay.
You can
Why
spend
aren't my
one
hit
more
points?
hit die, an extra d6 hit points. Basically.
Okay. Extra d6.
Yep.
Thank you, Talix.
Okay.
Here, how do you do?
Whoa.
Control correct.
Damn. Alright, we'll take those.
All right. After everyone has rolled their hit die,
Please.
we begin to make our way outside of this dungeon that you all find yourselves in. We're not out of the woods yet. However, you're bolstered a bit. The natural healing starts taking effect. You almost will these wounds to close because you have shit to do. But you are deep within the bowels of Geistar. You all are, first and foremost, trying to look for your things. However, we will begin the journey outside of this corridor, this dungeon, this mausoleum next week.
Ooh.
Because that's where we're going to end our session today.
That was crazy.
Yes.
I thought it'd be cool to tune in and see what's going on. Whoa.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Good night,